I am in East Pensacola Heights, Pensacola, Florida today to share with you a house that is listed for sale. It is about $550,000, 2,200 square feet, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, and it was built in the 1940s. This house has been lovingly cared for. It's had quite a few updates done to it over the years, and I think you'll get a sense of that when I share it with you. East Pensacola Heights is a great neighborhood with a real mix of properties from craftsman cottages, 1940s cottages, to newer construction and everything in between, waterfront homes and whatnot. It's a bit of a rainy day here today in Pensacola. We have Tropical Storm Bertha that came through, and it's made everything really wet and lush. As you walk up the blonde brick walkway to the house, you see it has like a slate tile floor. Really nice wide porch that runs across about 2/3 of the house. House has like a heart pine lap siding. This would have been very traditional for homes in this era. As we walk into the front door, the first thing that struck me when I first saw this home was the beautiful oak floors. Oak floors give a really nice feeling of warmth as you walk in. And you definitely feel the age of the home with the 1940s archway between the living room and the dining room space. And this really great big window. Plenty of natural light coming in, even on this rainy day. So this space off to the side, that's along the driveway. I am thinking that this would have been an open porch at one time, you know, with either it could have been screened or glass, could have had those old jalousie windows, or it could have just been open with columns. And quite often with these older homes, we do find that they've been closed in over time and made into heated and cooled space. Those spaces can often make a great office or just a sitting room, an area to have conversation on the phone if the TV's on in the other room. Great big windows. These windows have been replaced. And the kitchen is a really nice surprise. You've got cabinets that go up to the ceiling, recessed lighting, a very pretty granite with a beveled edge, double sinks. Who doesn't like to have the window over the sink? Of course, you've got your dishwasher off to the side. And the microwave drawer, which is really handy. You don't have to lift your dishes over your shoulders to fill up your microwave to heat things up. It's kind of convenient. It's not what people are used to, but it's convenient. Lots of pantry space built in. Access this cabinet from both sides. Pocket door between the dining room and kitchen. So if you're entertaining and you don't want all the dirty dishes to be seen when you've got company, not handy. There's another dining space over here. Room for a kitchen table. Now you can see that the ceiling does drop down a bit in this space. So I am thinking that this whole side of the house was an addition at one time. And it looks like it from the outside of the house too. That was one of the bump outs that you see on the side. And it really kind of works because you've got the one bump out on one side that was from the porch, and then this side bumps out to really kind of balance the space. So this room here was obviously done in the 80s, right? You've got the tongue and groove pine ceiling with the exposed, chiseled look on the beam, and then you've got the really original light fixtures with that, the rippled milk glass look. I mean, these look like they're right out of a saloon, right? You've got the brick fireplace and a heatilator. So you've got these vents that are along the side of this wood burning fireplace. And if you listen carefully, you can actually hear them blowing. And that's what a heatilator does, is it creates air movement, throws heat out into the room from the fireplace. But I have had a couple of buyers as of late that have just really loved the look of this 1980s, you know, with the pine. It just feels kind of like you're in a ship, and people are really, you know, kind of enjoying it. But great space on the back of the house, making a great room that leads out onto a really fantastic backyard with this house. I mean, to me, this is kind of a real highlight. So you've got the porch that goes across the front of the house, and then you've got this other big, deep porch that goes across the back. So, I mean, in keeping with these 1980s light fixtures, right? So the wood deck, fenced yard, a little bit wet out here, a little bit of debris from the storm showing itself. I'm not going to walk out into the backyard, but there is a brick patio out in the back corner behind the garage, and this fence runs along an alleyway, so you can see your neighbors not on top of you. You've got all this greenery. There's actually an alleyway behind. There's a gate in the back where you can, you can pull something into the backyard. It's pretty handy. I'm a fan of an alleyway. That back left garage door has a workshop. There's a good sized garage that the roof is attached to this porch, so you can pull in to the driveway, right into the garage, walk into the back of the house, and not get wet. It's pretty handy. Really big, oversized garage. You know, nowadays we have garages that are, you know, all sheetrocked and whatnot, but you know, they didn't do that originally with these garages. They just left them studded. And here you can see the, you know, the original structure and the back side of the heart pine lap siding. It's all solid wood. Great space. Workshop. Park your classic car. Have your hobbies. Whatever you'd like. But a house like this, plenty of room for a pool. Private. Lots of parking with that pebble drive. So let's go back through the house. I'll point out some other things to you. Glass door gives you this window onto the backyard, which is so nice. Full bath. So if you did put in a pool, you've got a door from the porch in the backyard into a full bath. Super handy. And of course it functions as the guest bath, you know, people if you're entertaining or hanging out in the back here watching TV or whatnot. Before I run around the rest of the house, I'll show you this little utility area. I mean, no shortage of space and storage here. Electric hot water heater for plumbing. Lots of cabinet storage. I wouldn't be surprised if these cabinets were originally in the kitchen and then when they did a kitchen remodel, they put them back here. I wouldn't be surprised by that. But look at all this storage. For Florida houses with, you know, no basements, storage is a plus. All right. So you come into this area. When I've shown this house before, people are like, what is this space? Well, I'm going to share with you an idea that I have for this space. So remember this space because we're going to come back to it. So you've got your eat-in kitchen, galley kitchen style, plenty of cabinets. This is a really nice wet bar area where you can also display some glassware and just have extra storage. the doors in this house are, you know, the original solid doors, and you've got the Art Deco style handsets, brass, you know, you get the details, the Art Deco details. This is a little, okay, if I come back around here, you can see we're back at the front door, right? Spin around. This is the door that goes to the bedrooms. You enter a little hallway. It's got these double doors, little glass knobs. First bedroom on your right has original wood floors. It is a darker stained color. Not sure when it became stained, but somewhere over time it did. Smallish kind of room, but it has 2 windows and the plantation shutters. Typical closet size for a house of this era. Yes, very small. 3 panel doors. Love the doors. And now you go into the back part of the house. More storage. This is where the air handler lives. And you come to 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. This is an original 1940s bathroom. So if you're wondering what a 1940s bathroom looks like, this is what it would look like. Okay, it's like a time capsule. Classic minty green. The heating unit in here, which is just basically a portable heating unit. That one actually looks like it is. That one's electric. A lot of them that I've seen have been gas. Staggered 4-inch tile countertops, recessed sink. You know, your little built-in soap and toothbrush holders. And then your matching tile in your bath shower area. So yeah, a little narrow, but this bathroom actually does have a nice size counter. That bathroom serves a very nice sized bedroom on the back of the house with 3 windows, plantation shutters, closet with louvered doors, crown molding. You can see these floors just run throughout the entire house. In the back corner here you have a very nice size primary bedroom. And you know, this also, I can't help but think that there have been some modifications done here over time, or some additions that have been made, because it's big for the era, right? Another door that leads out onto the back porch. So from your primary bedroom, you can, you know, go out onto your back deck. And just a good sized room. Okay, so do you remember when I said, remember this space? That mystery space was on the other side of this mirror wall. Now, by today's standards, yeah, primary bath, a little on the small side. People like to have double vanities these days, and we'd call that a little bit of functional obsolescence, right? 1940s, this worked great. Today's day and age, we kind of like bigger bathrooms, a little more glam space, and bigger vanities. So that space on the other side of this wall, my thought is take that wall down and expand the bathroom space. And you all the plumbing is here. The square footage is here. You don't have to add on to the house. You could just expand that bathroom into this space, and you could have a Mac Daddy primary bathroom ensuite. That's my idea. It'll be interesting to see if the new buyers come up with that. Really good size walk-in for the age of the home with wooden shelves. Well, that was my tour of this East Pensacola Heights house today. If you like these videos, hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, leave a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. CHRIS REID Realtor, Pensacola, Florida, out on the Florida Panhandle. Make it a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon.